Yep, so the guys are back stacking here. Hopefully it's not for naught. Some guys went way south and west of the line, see where the fish were, and they're not seeing anything. So we are supposed to have some weather come in Wednesday through Friday, and maybe that will help blow those fish in here. We did check our numbers from last year, and we are actually ahead of last year, so that's good. But we didn't leave here with as many either as we had hoped last year. So hopefully that will change. Yeah, guys are gonna hopefully do one more backstack here yet. Here's how it looks. And now in this open spot right here, they'll put the next one. Walking Ronda. There it is. Kind of replace a net. A little early for us. But the reason is we thought we had a different net that was on there and we could not find the other one when we put these three on. So we actually put on that one. It wasn't as good as we had hoped. So it's time to get it off. We do have some weather coming. We were thinking, well, maybe we wouldn't change it, but we thought with the weather, that'll maybe help us prevent us from doing any rolling coming with weather tomorrow or Thursday. So, do net time.
Any more bags?
I don't know.
Nope.
He's still here? Yeah. He told the lady Kona.
Yeah. You were asking for him, down there, like...
Oh yeah, that's the right one. That's one that either Phil and I did or Phil did like 4 weeks ago. So it's a 4 7/8.
Lady Kona and...
I mean, in the mesh, it's going to be 4 7/8 wide if you measure from corner to corner, stretched. Brandon's got all the brailers in there, 4 of them. Now they're going to set it on top and then they'll attach the middle lines here. Well, Brandon's headed down to put the inside corners of all 4 bags on the hook. They'll be all set to go.
Fish 36.
Time to remove the bandage again.
That's like the lowest we've ever caught or delivered.
You check like all this stuff. If you're like not doing anything and you're stagnant, you're like
No pocket gross revenue and stuff.
One of these. Sitting on the back deck of the boat here, giving my finger a little bit of sun, let it dry out. I think it's looking better. I know the top for sure is looking better. You can see that. So first sunny day we've had here. So this is really nice, just sitting on the back deck and do a little reading. And yeah, we have an early morning opener tomorrow morning, 4:30. The sun will not be up yet, especially when we'll be driving. Probably we'd like to drive about an hour and a half beforehand, so by 3 o'clock. But it was neat. Phil and I both got up this morning. Phil actually lifted the anchor, and then I did the steering, so that was good, because normally Phil and I are doing anchor in the morning when we get started, and I do the anchor and he does the driving just to push the anchor a little bit. But I, of course, can't get out front yet with my hand yet. So then all of a sudden he thought last night, hey, why don't we flip-flop? He'll go out there and I'll run that. So it did work well this morning. Granted, it was good weather.
This is like gonna be embarrassing patching it this way, Abe. White line.
Well, it's already embarrassing that we're even doing this far into the season.
Right.
I mean, we've gone through and not patched anything.
Right. Such a new net though, that's like,
I don't know what it got caught on initially, but...
this is when it was, because it was so tight from those waves.
Oh, okay. So our net got caught in our drum a little bit and got us a little tear. So that's what Phil's doing, is doing a little mending. We normally like to use a line that is thinner and blends in a little bit just with the net. But in transferring stuff over to the boat this year, that apparently got left in the box. And well, actually, I shouldn't say left in the box. We need to find the box. So that will be something that we'll look at. We actually got to put that on the list, the box. So when we get back to Knack later, we check the box for some of these missing items. But the ultimate goal here is to keep the net together. Not too tight, not too loose. Otherwise, if it's too tight, then it pulls on itself. If it's too loose, part of that net will then get caught in the drum, just like this did a little bit, and then it will just tear it out again. What's in the pot, Brandon?
Oh my goodness.
Looks good.
Some hamburger helper with some fresh king salmon.
Oh my goodness.
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
We got there. So we're hanging out here up by Clark's Point and E-Cook. We're probably like, I don't know, 40 yards from the edge here where the tide has come down. And then here's a whole bunch of boats waiting. Beautiful day. Whatever you need to get done on the boat, today's to do it, because tomorrow it's going to get windy and hopefully we're fishing. I believe the number is about 575 boats are in the noosh right now. There has been a bunch leaving. We were over 600. And that's not even taking into account those who are a D-boat that get the extra 300 feet. So instead of 900 feet, they have 1,200 feet behind their boat. Check out this here, the Findian's right over here. Right there's the Findian. And they're a-rocking. Now they're settling down again. The boat is that narrow it's gonna rock more than this boat here, even though our boat only has 1 keel. Theirs only has 1 keel. That's a Rawson made of fiberglass. Our boat is made of aluminum. It's a little wider, a little more stability in it. You can see just that little bit of wave. I mean, I don't even know if you'd call these waves 6-inch waves, 4-inch waves, possibly, movement. And they go with the flow. But you know what? Once you get going with the movement of the boat, your body just naturally moves with the boat, and you're not even struggling to stay upright at all anymore. So the tide is now coming back in. It's in quite a ways, and boats are all turned. So a lot of that probably looks similar to what you've seen before, tied in and out. Right here, we have a set netter going right from that one orange to there. We have seen a few hits go through there, but of course those fish will be gone by early this morning when we get the fish then. But here's probably the weight difference you'll see. Right over here, we had mud, not even 20, 30 yards right off over here, and now it's all water. Same, we had that old cannery in the background right over there. Those boats that were all just leaning sideways a little bit, and guys were out on the beach going up the old cannery. It's all got water on it again. Tied in and out throughout the day. You got your 2 high tides and your 2 low tides.
Just when you think you can't take it anymore, and you've caught 30,000 pounds of fish, you're ready to sleep, citrus drop pops up right in your face. Carry you another 14, 16 hours, cool and crisp, naturally flavored.
But the real question for you, Teal, is it healthy for you? Is it like eating a king?
It's 100% sugar and caffeine straight to the dome.
Pretty sure I haven't pooped in about 3 days. So yeah, I'd say yeah.
So where are we fishing today? We're over in the Nushagak district, and right off yonder over there, that is where you would enter the Nushagak Bay. And if you follow this all the way around, that is Flounder Flats, where we normally catch a lot. See, that means we put the net right up off the flat, and then it follows up because it's almost like a big cove. It juts in, then it goes up, and then over here you got Ecuck, and then on the other side of that hill over there, right through the horns here, that up there is going to be Clark's Point up there. The fish we're catching right now are coming from the opening of Nushagak Bay, way down there. I don't know if you can see those boats way down there. And we are further up in the district, and those boats are catching a lot of fish up there. But the advantage with us sitting where we're at right now is it allows us to sit longer. So the thought behind that is, instead of catching a whole bunch at one time and then having to run to a new location, we're gonna catch not a lot at one time, but stay here longer. Hey guys, Claire? Claire!
They're hitting high and low on that.
Alright guys, check out what's coming right here. So we've just had the main big run of the period and the boats have scattered. The beach is a hot spot, but our boat can't go up against the beach. So we're out with everybody else, you know, bunch over that way. But check out what's coming here. Look at that big tender coming. So he's got to go around all of the nets. Meanwhile, there's guys all on the beach over there, over there, over there. Yeah. So look at that guy, Iron Don. He's even got a little house on board. That's how big it is.
Little house. That house is probably bigger than my house.
Look at that. Iron Don. What flag is he flying? I can't tell who he's fishing for. QBI? Not sure which one that is. That probably can take a tremendous amount of fish for storage.
You're ready to pick.
All right, time for us to pick. Here's our machine that runs our RSW system. Hey Phil, what do these numbers mean? 34 is our temperature. What's
That's
it?
just the shut-off pressure. Says the Freon is now sealed back into the unit, so it's not doing anything. It's basically stored. It's off. Compressor's off. Chiller's off. Just running the pump right now.
Okay. Look at those awesome numbers though. 34 degrees. We can do that in minutes now. Last year it took us like an hour to get there, hour and a half. Minutes.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it's terrific.
100% different. New game changer. You can run it. You can run it while you're driving and setting and don't have to worry about anything. Now just turn on. And so high pressure is 197, 201, 203. Low pressure, 50.
Alright, so it hit the number, look at that, 33. Shut itself off. We have two pillars down here, the guys that pull it
Yeah, we should be good.
onto the Pelican, and then they'll lower the scale with the crane in just a moment. That blue part, that's the part that has the numbers, so it's minus 12. Because the Pelican itself weighs 12 pounds. Once it's on there, there's a 0, and then that gets our weight of our brailers and our fish. And then we'll subtract off anywhere from 14 to 16 pounds of our brailers' weight is different from the total. You have how much our fish weighed that just got eaten.
Like somewhat of a clean rag or a paper or a piece of toilet paper or something. I got fish stuff in there.
Okay. What was that weight again, Tommy?
1092.
Awesome, thanks, Tommy.
Yes, sir.
Ray, Robert and Ray. So we had a few that fell out before the bank came up. We had zone 1 going, and then we got to zone 2, but then we had added a few extra on top, so we didn't have to do an extra trailer. So that's what happened. So some of them fell out. There, of course, is our floodwater down there that will get tossed back into the ocean. Some clean water. Putting the lid back on. And our last little bag of stragglers needs to go across.
Suck that blood water out of there. We're just gonna add to it.
We can add and suck or whatever. Got the tank?
Thanks, fellas. Here you go.
Last one to come onto the Wild Island. Nice of them, they've been spraying off the bags over there in the corner. So we don't even have to, how would we do it? We spray them sometimes, but many times we just dip them in and out of the water here.
Oh, one more, throw it in.
Wait.
Butterfinger.
Somebody lays a finger on my butterfinger. One more can. Grab that muffled fish. Knocked out.
I had to do it. Damn it, I thought for sure I was gonna knock that out.
So what do you guys do at home at 1 o'clock in the morning?
There, right?
Last peg.
Yeah.
Not that much.
This is what happens in Alaska. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. 1466. 1,466 pounds. What was that number? 146?
146.
Okay. I thought you had another 6 on there. Sure. That little baby briller was 1,466 pounds. Not.
Hold that, Abe.
What you doing?
Not sucking the thing. That's the smell.
Man, when's the last time that was sucked out?